What's going on, you lot? What are you all saying? I just so happen to be in my home city, which is London, also known as London, mate. And I'm only here with one of my favourite YouTubers, ain't I?
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Yeah. Who was I talking about? This is Sidney Diongzon. If you don't know who he is, I don't know what rock you've been living under, but he is an incredible filmmaker, YouTuber, all over the space. And we just so happen to be in the same city at the same time. So yeah, we just done a 5-minute challenge where basically Sidney films this little location handheld and I shoot it with a gimbal, and we're going to kind of show off what goes on with a gimbal and what happens when you shoot handheld, and see who won. If you want to see who won, go over to Sidney's channel and check out that challenge, because man, it was sick. But anyway, while we're here in London, I am going to ask Sidney 5 questions. This is going to be 5 questions with Sidney Diongzon. Boom! Go, Sidney.
How did you do that?
Oh, man, it's just magic, camera magic.
That's amazing.
So, the first question for you is, what is your personal favourite thing about being a filmmaker?
Ooh, that's a good question. For me, my most favorite thing about filmmaking is capturing stories, or even if it's a moment, and expanding on it. Like for me, my favorite thing to film are film journals, which is a series I do on my YouTube channel, where say it's just me and my son just running down the park. Like capturing that 5-second moment and expanding it to like a 10-second, 15-second, 20-second segment. You know, capturing the details of his laughter, the wind, the feet, the grass, and the that we get to step on and run, all that stuff. Capturing those details and expanding it, telling a story in itself, is my favorite part about filmmaking.
Awesome. Boom. Sidders.
What's up?
Right. So your next question, sir,
yes,
is what is the secret to hitting your first 50K subs on YouTube?
Oh man, good question. I gotta say, consistency and care. The first part, you gotta be consistent in your uploads. You know, you wanna make sure that your audience knows when you upload. I know I'm not the best at that, but I try to, but say that your videos upload every Wednesday, at least your audience knows that every single Wednesday at 12 p.m., for example, like they can tune in and watch your content. The second part, care. There's a lot of things you can do to make quality videos, but if you don't care about the stuff that you make, then why would anyone else care about it as well? You know, and so for me, I care about everything I do. I care about the people that watch my stuff. I love teaching people how to tell a story. I love people how to use a camera. I love that stuff, and I love seeing people grow with a camera. And so for me, because I care so much about that, you know, genuinely people follow. And so I think, you know, at least that's my theory on it. And so I could be totally wrong, but I think if you do care and you're consistent about your content, then you're gonna grow.
Awesome. Sidney, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing. Jason Vong, I'll talk to you later. All right, bye. Nothing.
Your next question, Sidney,
yes,
is what is your all-time favorite camera setup? It could be any camera setup you've ever had.
Okay. Well, obviously now I'm filming with the A7R III and I absolutely love it, but my all-time favorite camera setup is my old Sony A6500 with Sigma 16mm lens. That was like the perfect setup. It was light, it was quality. The Sigma 16 turned my A6500 to a full-frame camera based, and so I absolutely love that setup, along with the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus on top of that. So I miss that camera. If you don't remember what happened, here's a clip. It's a very... Yeah, that was my bad. I don't do well with gravity. Oh, jeez.
Oh, sorry, man.
Oh.
Sorry, complete accident. Are you okay, man? Are you okay?
Oh, can you give me a minute?
You okay, dude?
There's no blood in my teeth.
Who is your favorite creator, artist, musician, anything creative? Who is your favorite person, and why does their work make you feel this way about their work?
Okay, I'm actually gonna give you 2 answers. The first one, I love everything Sam Kolder does. He is an amazing travel filmmaker. He does very impressive backflips, but his work just makes you feel like you're a part of his crew. When he does a backflip, it makes you feel like you're doing a backflip as well. He just brings you along in whatever journey that he's a part of. And so I absolutely love Sam Coulter's work. And the second person that I absolutely love is Lucy Martin. Now, she's a relatively small YouTuber, but the work that she does is amazing. She's a photographer. She gives amazing tutorials on Photoshop and Lightroom, and she just gets straight to the point. And everything that she says is straight legit, like it's just on point. And so, Lucy Martin and Sam Coulter.
Oh,
hey man,
nice
I thought you were on the bus. How did you?
So, if you was not a filmmaker, YouTuber, incredible person that you are, what would you be?
Funny enough, I would most likely be some sort of backup dancer on tour for whatever artist is out there. Like legit, like not in a weird way. I just like dancing and I like performing. I mean, I'm Filipino. I love to perform on stage. I love the spotlight. I'll admit it. And so if I wasn't, you know, a filmmaker, I would probably most likely be doing that. And I guess I use YouTube sometimes for my dance escapism sometimes every now and then.
If any of you have seen his channel, you know Sidney likes to have a little dance, mate.
A little
He's
bit.
got that two-step absolutely spot on, mate.
What can I say? I love to dance!
Boom! So, people, Sidney's time is over in the UK. Well, you're going back on Tuesday, right?
Going back in a few days, yeah.
It's going back in a few days, but I really hoped that you enjoyed this little outing that me and Sidney had around London. It was very, very good fun. It's always good to catch up with my boy and one of my favourite creators on the platform. So, dude, thank you so much.
Pleasure.
For being in town. And thank you very much for answering some of them questions.
You got it, man.
Because we all want to know them dodgy questions that Sidney's going to tell us, all them little secrets. And yeah, now we know. So, when's the next time I'll see you, man?
Maybe in Vegas, maybe New York.
Maybe New York, maybe Vegas. We'll see. So yeah, anyway, dude, I will catch you later.
Yeah.